How's everyone doing today? This afternoon we will be switching out the power tubes, as I mentioned yesterday in the shooting demonstration that I did yesterday. We're gonna be swapping out the power tubes today. I haven't stripped the gun because I'm just gonna pause the video and once I open it, I'll keep recording. But yeah, we're gonna be switching out the power tubes. We're also going to be doing a comparison to the stock bolt to the new bolt that's in there, and I am also going to be switching this. Let me grab my little pick here so I can get my finger out of the way and okay. So we are going to be switching that hinge, because as you can see it is cracked right there from over tightening. It's cracked right there. So if you guys have these blizzards, don't over tighten the screws when you take it apart, or if you have the conversion, don't over tighten, especially the hinge. You can tighten these a little bit more than usual, but these, don't over tighten them at all. They will snap. So I have extras right here, just to swap that one out. And so we'll be right back. I'm gonna pause this video real quick and strip it down a little bit and bring you guys back on. Hang on. Okay, so the marker is now stripped, all the screws, all the parts there. So now we're going to try and open this. This has to come down just like that, and then just gonna sit you guys down right here for a second, just like that, so I can open this. I'll take this barrel off first. I will be Tefloning all these the barrel and a bunch of stuff that I have to Teflon. It is a pain to take off because this stock here is very, very tight. Okay. You just have to be very careful because all of this is under spring tension. Now this is my wife's. I am gonna switch out the detent because on her it feels pretty good, but I'm gonna switch it out because she was having some balls drop the other, a ball or two drop. So I'm gonna toss this one, and this is my parts bin right here. I have a bunch of parts in here. So right in here I have a brand new detents and O-rings and stuff. Right in here. So I'll just replace it with a new one. Let's see what happens. Now this one is the original one, but you can tell that it's worn out compared to the new one. I'll put it behind it so you can see. Compared to the new one, it's lost its bounce a little. So I'm just gonna replace it since I'm already in there. And then I'll just toss this one out. So let me put all this back. Put that detent right there. Okay. So that's how the inside looks. And this is what I wanted to show you a comparison of the old bolt to the new bolt. So this is the old bolt, and as you can see, the new one is a tad bit bigger, longer I mean. It's a tad longer, which I guess is good because, you know, it goes into the barrel a lot, you know, more, and it'll seal that air coming out of the barrel. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now on the inside. I'm gonna just pull all these out, pull all these things out. You just have to be careful with the springs and stuff. Yeah, and this is what can happen when you open it. Everything just, you know, it just comes apart. So you have to be very careful with these things, because you can lose something, especially this little tiny one right here. You have to be extra careful with that one. Put the spring and bumper here. Now this is what I wanted to show you guys last time. You see the shim in there? I shimmed this a long time ago, and I also did my wife's. So, and then this is the spring upgrade. This is the newer spring. So, you know. Okay, let's get this out of here. Get this out. Let's get this out. Get the hammer out. And then I gotta undo the 2 screws from this. So I'm gonna pause you guys for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the power tube out. So now I'm gonna undo this right here with the 11, and then I'm gonna switch it all out. And as you guys can see, it is all the same. So there you guys go. I'm gonna pause you guys one more for another moment while I undo, because I don't have my stand here or nothing. I'm in my room. So I'm gonna undo this real quick. I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. I'm gonna undo this and pull the valve out. All right. Okay, guys. So I pulled the valve out. Here is the little valve. These O-rings are all new. I replaced all these O-rings like a month ago, I think. I replaced every single one of the O-rings and the valves and everything. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to re-Teflon this. I'm going to Teflon the little power screw. I mean the little adjuster, the velocity adjuster. Put a little Teflon on that. Then I'm going to clean all this out. Clean all that out, because it gets dirty after using it. So, you know, you don't want to keep shooting the weapon like that. So I'm going to clean that out real quick. I have my little tool case here. I always use Gold Cup. And then I clean with silicone grease, lubricant. That's what I use to clean it. So I spray a little and then I wipe it. and you know. So I'm gonna pause you guys again so I can get all this done, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Okay. Okay, guys. So there's the power tube installed. That was Teflon. This was Teflon. The tip was oiled, and it's already screwed on. I oiled that right there, and this right here. You don't want to put too much oil on everything. You know, you don't want to saturate it all the way. Where is this thing? Huh. I am missing a piece. Where is it? Let's just go ahead and start putting all these. It'll show up somewhere. Oh, they are all here. So that's how all your pins go. And then this one goes up here, right in there, just like that. You have to be very careful with that one because it wobbles a little bit. And that's what holds this link, the linkage. That's what holds it. So let's continue. Let's put the sear on. Put the sear spring. Oh, you know what? Let's leave that for last. Let's put the trigger spring. Now you have to be very careful, like I said before, because as you go installing everything, this starts to move and stuff starts to move, and the springs end up busting out. Here, I just put a little bit of oil right on the O-ring, and then I just sit it in there because you don't want to put oil on this little part. You see this little gap right here? That little dent? You don't want to put oil there. Right here. Right from here to here, you do not want to put oil on that. So I just put oil here and on the back panel. Because what happens is when this blows back, this needs to be dry so this can grab onto that and hold the hammer back. So you want to be careful there. Okay. So now let's put the bolt on. And like I said, this is the new bolt. It has that O-ring inside there. Focus. There you go. Has that O-ring inside there. That seals it to this barrel, to the power tube barrel. Just like so. Okay. Now let's put the linkage arm. Sorry guys. I'm trying to do all this with one hand. I want that to go in there like so. Okay. Now let's put this. And then let's put this bumper. Sorry about that. So here we have the bumper and the hammer spring. You just put it on like so. Now we could put our see your spring in. Now it's going to be under tension a little bit, so it's going to pop up a little bit. You just got to keep pushing it down. Okay. So I'm just going to pause it real quick so I can, because I'm going to need both hands to put that in here and then put it inside there. So I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, here it is, fully assembled again. As you can see, the power tube is installed. Everything works. I'm going to cock it back and turn it on. No leaks, as you guys can see.
There you go.
So as I said before, there's no leaks on it. And nice. Turn this off. Okay. Take this off. So there you guys go. Power tube on, and everything works. Have yourselves a good day. See you guys next time.